Hello you guys, and welcome back to How to Hustle Happier. Today we're going to be talking about Instacart batches and what batches you're getting at different ratings. Now, this is really interesting because I didn't think I needed to make a video about this because I trusted Instacart, which is dumb, I know. I trusted that if you had 5 stars, you were getting offered the best batches. But as of last week, I actually dropped down to 4.96, which is the lowest I've ever been since I started shopping for Instacart, and I expected to be sitting at home not doing anything basically because I didn't think I would get any batches. I ended up making more last week, about 3 times as much as what I was making with 5 stars. Now, I completely understand that there's a pandemic going on still, and so things are changing every week. They did bring back a mask mandate a couple weeks ago. I understand that things are changing there, but I just want to show you guys today what batches I'm getting at different star ratings. So you may be thinking, okay, well, the star rating really doesn't matter. Here's the thing. I work so hard to have 5 stars. I have worked so hard to have 5 stars. I would stand around waiting, letting my shopping time get higher and higher just to hear back from someone instead of offering them a refund or choosing my own replacement, because I thought that shopping speed wasn't important and that rating was most important. These past 2 weeks, I've honestly I wouldn't say I haven't communicated with the customer. I've definitely still been communicating with the customer, but I've also been really working on my shopping speed, and I think that my rating has suffered a little bit because of it. Let's pop over and look at what batches I've been getting. So let's go to this current week, which is August 9th and August 10th. So Monday, August 9th, this was when I was at a 4.96. So I got 9 a.m. and then I've been having this thing where I have a huge gap in the day. I'm unable to get batches until well after lunch. I don't know if this is just my area. Let me know if this happens to you, where maybe you take a morning batch and then you don't seem to be able to get another batch until quite a bit later in the day. So I got a pretty good one in the morning, and then I actually took 3 smaller ones. Those ones were quite easy to shop actually. So while they paid less, they had a lot fewer items. So like this one right here, this one had 5 items total. And then Tuesday, we have honestly a really good day. This was yesterday. I just was able to get a lot of batches, and I was at a 4.96. I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm actually at a 4.97. So it's gone up because yesterday I did all those batches, and I believe that my customers were happy with me because I got 2 ratings, which I don't know if you guys have this problem, but honestly, people do not rate very often. Even when they seem satisfied, I don't get ratings, so that's a little bit annoying. But anyways, yesterday I did get quite a few ratings, so those were yesterday's earnings at a 4.96. And then let's pop back to last week. Now, last week, I actually was in the 4.97 to 4.98 range, but then I dropped down to 4.96 this weekend. So Saturday, August 7th and Sunday, August 8th, I was at a 4.96. As you can see, I earlier in the week had struggles getting batches, and yes, it is easier to get batches on the weekends in my area, so that's one thing to take into consideration. But $198, this one had some good batches that day actually. And then let's pop over to Sunday. I actually just did 1 batch. So I was pretty frustrated that morning because I felt like all day I was not going to get any batches because I had dropped down to a 4.96. And then one of the very first batches that I saw when I opened up my phone was for $96. It ended up going to $100 with some order adjustments. That was very interesting. That's part of what inspired me to make this video, because I do not get batches that pay $100 very often in my area. I'm in a bit of a smaller town. I know that that's not uncommon in the Bay Area or like in the Seattle area, but you know, let me know if $100 is rare to you, because that is a unicorn to me. That did weigh about 400 pounds though, so it was not an easy shop. However, I just know that that would have been snagged buy a 5 or 4.98, 4.99 if that's possible. I don't think I've ever had a 4.99. Let's go then to the week before August 2nd to August 8th, July 26th to August 1. I made $213.42. This was kind of crazy to me because I was at a 5-star. And while my shopping speed, I believe, was around 59 seconds, which I know is not amazing, I do not understand what happened this week. This was the worst week for me by far. And then if I click on Saturday, things started to go uphill. And then Sunday, I was gone. So definitely something to think about, considering that this week so far, I've made $300 and it's only been 2 days of shopping and I am at a 4.9. I was at a 4.96. So basically all this summer I have been at a 5-star until recently. And so let's go back to before I got to 5 stars. Let's go to February. This I was ranging between a 4.97 and a 4.98. And as you can see, I was still getting some good batches. And I will show you guys right here. This is my current ratings and how this stacks up. I have the 3-star rating removed and then 1 4-star, which is factoring into my total of 30 ratings, and then 29 5-stars. Yesterday I got, I think, 2 5-star ratings, and this past week I've been at 4.96. And then I also am curious, maybe you guys can tell me this, if under this customer feedback area, if you go to quality of items, I generally don't have order issues, but because I've been completing more double to triple batches this summer, I've been realizing that it's more likely you're gonna get order issues. So if we go into my order issues, it says the Pico de Gallo was damaged. Those packages sometimes get the food on the outside of the plastic. It's not even that they're open, it's just that they overfill the packages. So my guess is that they complained that it was a little bit sticky or something, when really that's just how sometimes the packages are at the deli. And then a missing gallon of milk, which I think is interesting because I'm always pretty careful with milk, who that goes to, and it's obviously not the kind of item that's sitting in my car. I'm pretty sure I would see that, so not really sure what they mean there. And then also damaged kiwis, which I think is interesting because those kiwis came from Sam's Club, so they were in a box, and I can pretty much guarantee you that they were not damaged, because if they were in a bag, I could see that maybe happening, but I remember setting them on their front porch and I do not remember seeing anything wrong with them. Okay, and those are the current batches I'm seeing, so not great, but again, it's 10:24. Really not a great time to get batches, like it's kind of approaching the middle of the day, so I expect it to be slow here. But anyways, I think that I'm going to test later today driving to a couple different stores, because I've been getting a ton of delivery only orders for Schnucks. I would love to film a video about that, but I am not sure how many of you guys have stores that do delivery only. If you shop for stores that do delivery only, please let me know so that I can know whether or not that would be helpful for you guys. Let me know your thoughts on batches at different ratings. Please comment those down below, and I will miss you guys until I see you next time. Bye.